Jim Maxwell is with me in the commentary box for this game.
Thanks very much, Richie.
The weather's delightful here today. The outcome is that England have elected to field. We'll have to wait to see if that was the right decision. That brings the innings to a close with a total at 8 for 163.
That's a rip.
England. That's found the gap in the field. Gothic facing. Ganguly is after that one, swept away. That's racing away to the square leg boundary. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Ganguly is after it, steered expertly into the gap. He's got onto that one and found the gap with. Let's see the action replay of that. It's straight at Ganguly. Khan to Gothic. Gothic facing. Ganguly is chasing that one. Play it away with comfort. That's a big hit. We can have a look at that again. Gaga to Strauss. Ganguly is in pursuit. 4 runs to Strauss. Gaga, let's see the action replay of that. It's high in the air. It was well held. It was in the air a long piece. Vaughan waiting at the striker's end. The batsman was in trouble with that delivery. Vaughan waiting at the striker's end. Harbhajan Singh is chasing that one. He's got it into the gap. Harbhajan Singh is not good. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Harbhajan Singh is after that one. Swept away. That's speeding the boundary. Vaughan, we can have a look at that again. Vaughan facing. Gaga has got him. What a great sight from this was how the wicket fell. Khan continues. Khan to Gothic. Khan and the batsman in trouble with that one. Khan at the start of his run-up. It's straight to a fielder. Khan continues. That's through the gap, and it'll go. We can have a look at that again. Ouch, that must have hurt. Khan to Gothic. Nehra is in pursuit. That's racing away to the square leg boundary. Let's see the action replay of that. Gaga to begin a new over. That's found the gap in the field. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. no ball by Agaka.
You can't afford to bowl too many no balls in one-day cricket.
Ganguly is after it, stroked through the covers. Agaka to bowl to Trescothick. Swept away. Oh, that is an excellent. Let's see the action replay of that. He's worked that into the gap. Agaka continues. Stopped by Khan. Peterson facing. Stopped in the covers. Agaka to Peterson. That over helped the run rate somewhat. Trescothick is now on strike. Play it away with comfort. 6. The 50 is up for Ink. We can have a look at that again. Khan, the ball to Trescothick. It's straight at Agaka. Trescothick waiting at the striker's end. It's straight to a fielder. That's a superb throw.
That was a terrible call. There was never a run there.
This was Khan continues. Khan continues. Racing away to the square leg bound. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Gambia is after that one. 4 wides to England.
A poor wicket.
Khan to Peterson. Stopped by Agaka. 15 overs are left for England. Agaka to begin a new over. That's through the gap and it'll go. We can have a look at that again. Agaka continues. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. England, Agaka to bowl to Solanke.
He never really looked comfortable with that catch, so it was no surprise when it went to ground.
That's Peterson facing. There was a no ball by Agaka.
That's frustrating for the bowler. He might just be trying too hard.
Oh, let's take a look at that in slow motion. Steered expertly into the gap. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Agaka. Let's see the action replay of that. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay. Agaka continues. Should be some runs here. That's a cracking shot. Peterson, let's see the action replay of that. Solanke is now facing. runs here. Khan to Peterson. He's got it into the gap. That's gone a long way. The fielder can have a look at that again.
Richie, one of Australia's former captains, Lindsay Hassett, queried the coloured uniforms when they first came into the game, calling them pyjamas. Why are they coloured?
Coloured uniforms are worn for one simple reason. If you're using a cricket ball for day-night matches, the red ball would be lost in the clothing. Similarly, the white ball and white uniforms just don't work, as was found in 1977 with World Series cricket. Not a question of whites being better than coloured clothing, it's just common sense. This was the end of the innings for Peterson. Agaka to begin a new over. Swept away. Mehra reaches it before it crosses the boundary. Agaka to bowl to Flintoff. Parmesan Singh was after that one, played into the gap. That's a huge set. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That's found the gap in the field. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Work that into the gap. Really given that a whack. Sick, we can have a look at that again. Agaka continues. Swept away. Mehra is not going to reach that. Let's see the action replay of that. Parmesan Singh is chasing that one. 4 runs to Flintoff. He swept that away for 4 with great confidence. Let's see the action replay of that. Solanki waiting at the striker's end. It's straight to a fielder. Solanki facing. Pushed into the gap. Ganguly not at long on. Yuvraj Singh to bowl to Flintoff. Should be some runs here. Yuvraj Singh to Solanki. It's straight at Agaka. Solanki facing. He runs here. Parmesan Singh sprinting along the boundary. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Overs are left for Mehra to bowl to Flintoff. Steered expertly into the gap. Yuvraj Singh reaches it before it crosses the boundary. He's struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. Mehra to Solanki. Swept away. Jones facing. Jones waiting at the striker's end. That's found the gap in the field. Fielded by the man out long on. Nehra to bowl to Flintoff. Jones waiting at the striker's end. Ganguly is after it, pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. An easy single there to Jones to face an over of spin. Stopped in the covers. Yuvraj Singh to Jones. Stopped by Agarkar. Yuvraj Singh continues. Spot on, line and length. Yuvraj Singh to bowl to Flintoff. Yuvraj Singh continues. Flintoff facing. One more for Flintoff. 9 overs are left in the innings. Flintoff is now on strike. He's worked that into the gap. That's over the rope. 6 runs off. We can have a look at that again. Played into the gap. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Hit straight to a fielder. Nehra to Flintoff. That was a no ball by Nehra. Played away with comfort. Agarkar not at long on. There's Nehra the bowl to Jones. Swept away. Yuvraj Singh sprinting along the back. Let's see the action replay of that. It's straight at Parmesan Singh. Nehra continues. Stopped by Parmesan Singh. 17 runs came from that over for Yuvraj Singh to begin a new over. It's straight at Sehwag. Flintoff facing. Yuvraj Singh the bowl to Flintoff. Yuvraj Singh continues. Stopped in the covers. Yuvraj Singh continues. Hit straight to a fielder. That's a superb throw.
England can't afford that kind of thing. That's throwing wickets away.
This was Yuvraj Singh to Charles. And the end of the over. required run rate. Jones waiting at the striker's end. Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man at long on. Era to Giles. That's pierced the lakeside field. Jones facing. It's straight to a fielder. England. Nehra continues. Stopped by Harbhajan Singh. Nehra continues.
A good effort, but you need to hold on to those to win matches.
Nehra to bowl to Giles. Three runs came from that over. The required Yuvraj Singh to start another over of this long spell. Should be some runs here. Khan sprinting along the boundary. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Yuvraj Singh to Jones. It's straight at Harbhajan Singh. Yuvraj Singh continues. That's pierced the offside field. Giles waiting at the striker's end. An easy catch. He got into great position. Goff facing. It's straight at Agaka. 5 overs are left in the Nehra to begin a new over. Nehra to bowl to Jones. Nehra continues. Tendulkar is chasing that one. That won't please the wicketkeeper. We can have a look at that again. Nehra continues. Safely taken by Nehra.
That was a lazy.
This one. Nehra to bowl to Harmison. It's straight to a fielder. Harmison facing. Stopped by Harbhajan Singh. Single to Harmison. 5. Harmison to face an over of spin. Stopped in the covers. Harmison waiting at the striker's end. Harbhajan Singh to Harmison. Comfortably held by.
That was a really good catch.
Anderson waiting at the striker's end. Stopped by Sehwag. Harbhajan Singh to Anderson. Harbhajan Singh to bowl to Goff. Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Just one run and the end of the over. Goff facing. Steered expertly into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Tendulkar, the bowl is wrist spin. Oh, that's close. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Never looked like being run there.
He was yards out there. That was a badly judged run.
Amazingly, this match has finished as a tie. So, to sum up then, match ended as a tie. Thanks for joining us for today's play. We very much look forward to your company at the next match.